Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some quite interesting things to go over for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. There may have been some new hints towards the future generation of Pokemon games in Scarlet and Violet. We have a few other bits and bobs to go over as well. A lot to cover though, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over these hints to a potential new generation of Pokemon games in the future from Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. It was originally posted by Light, and it's talking about one of these classes in the Generation 9 games where they're basically talking about the regions. The first things that the professor says are there who smashes several languages together and says hello, hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. And then they go on to say, there are so many regions out there in our world, and each can have their own unique languages. And then he says, gracias, mercy. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Is it Zizi, arigato, and then danke? They all have the same meaning. Can you guess what it is? And then also goes on to say, well, adios, matane a la prochaine. I'm terrible at languages, as you probably can see. See you later, everyone. So basically, he's talking about like different regions out there that have different languages, and so some people believe that this could be a hint towards what the future regions are actually going to be for Pokemon. Now, they're probably already working on Generation 10 now. They've probably already decided what the region is going to be. We, of course, won't find out for a few years yet, but either way, he says the puzzle Gen 1, 2, 3, 4 is Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh, and Hoenn, which is arigato, which is obviously Japanese, and then Generation 6 was Kalos, which he says bonjour. These are, of course, all the different languages for hello. And he says, yeah, Generation 6 is Kalos, which is obviously bonjour. And then Generation 7, Alola, which is Alolan Raichu on the board, which is on this image here. As you can see, we've got a normal Raichu there, and then we have Alolan Raichu in the background as well. And then it goes on to say that Generation 9 is Paldea, which is Ola. And then Generation question mark, which is Ciao, which is obviously Italy. And then Generation something else, which is Danke, which is German. And then a different generation, which is Zizi. So basically, what they're going on to say is that the future generations could indeed be based on Italy, Germany, or even China. So these are like the different kind of regions that you could expect to see in the future Pokemon games. Of course, they've done a lot of European kind of countries as regions recently. Obviously, we just had Spain and Paldea and Portugal and the peninsula and stuff like that. We had Generation 8, which was the UK. Generation 7 was Alola, which was obviously in America. Generation 6 was France. And then Generation 5 was also America as well. So they've kind of been stepping away from Japan and then just kind of been doing a lot of European and American kind of places. So yeah, the next one very well could be Italy or Germany. We'll have to wait and see for that. But again, it might not mean anything. Either way, it could just potentially be a hint. There's been a lot of people expecting like an Italian region at some point in the near future, so this could, I guess, just add more fuel to the fire for that. I personally don't know if this has anything to do with regions and stuff, but again, it could be. You never know, because this is literally a class where they're talking about other regions. So there is a region out there that is based on Germany. There's one that's based in Italy. Whether that's going to be Generation 10 or not, we'll have to wait and see. Next up, we've actually got someone that's taken a trip to the Kalos DLC, or whatever the DLC is going to be. As you can see, they've kind of glitched themselves out of bounds into the DLC area, or the very likely DLC area. So these are the different images that they took. So this is obviously just, I guess, a cliff or something, and they're looking very happy about being there. And the smile's a little bit creepy to be fair, but as you can see, they're obviously in this kind of DLC location. In the bottom right of the map is basically, like, again, the location as well. Also says, my face was stuck like that until I rebooted the game. This is how they did it. They kind of just went on a cliff somewhere and then just kind of jumped up and then basically used like the speed kind of glitch, which again is in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet at the moment. Just one of the many glitches to add to the game. And I think that's just how they got out of bounds. I'll have to try that at some point, see if I can do that myself. And then we had people asking, so what's out there? Just recycled areas from the base game and glitchy half mountains. Nothing hidden away. And they go on to say just white herbs and glitchy nothingness. So again, you wouldn't expect to see anything yet because it hasn't been implemented into the game yet because the DLC is not available. But you can actually get out of the map into the quote-unquote DLC area for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. But once you go there, there is literally nothing. You're just going to be smiling the whole time, and then also it's just glitchy cliffs and glitchy mountains and stuff like that. But it is doable. You can glitch yourself out into the, again, apparent DLC of the game. Moving on, we have this about the anime. We're talking about the anime for a little bit now, because we have people here well, this is Wikidex, but a lot of other people have been saying it. So more images of the new anime of Pokemon. The girl has a hair clip with the same logo as Ash's original cap. So basically, the protagonists are here, and yeah, the girl has the kind of hair clip of what Ash has on his original Indigo League hat. Now, a lot of people are thinking that potentially she could be the daughter of Ash. So maybe the new anime is set like years into the future. And because she's originally from Kanto as well, like on the Japanese website for the anime, this female protagonist is actually from Kanto. Who else is from Kanto? Ash is from Kanto. She also has some sort of like Thunderstone necklace or whatever. That could be like some sort of Thunderstone thing there, which again, I guess could be a small like kind of relation to Ash and his Pikachu with the whole Thunderstone situation. And again, yeah, she has the hair clip from Ash's hat. She looks a lot like, I guess, kind of gives vibes of like Serena as well. So maybe like 10 years in the future, Ash and Serena, like, you know, get together, get married or whatever, and then they have this kid. And again, it would be a good way to keep Ash in the anime as well. Like, maybe he could just keep appearing in random episodes and stuff. So yeah, I don't know if that's going to be the way forward, or they're just going to keep completely put Ash to the sideline. But if they were going to obviously scrap Ash, which they are doing, I think it'd be a really good way to kind of, like, of these 11 episodes that we're getting for the kind of anime before the Scarlet and Violet anime drops in April, if the last episode is like 10 years into the future, or 15 years into the future, 20 years into the future, and it's Ash having, you know, a kid, and this is the kid that, again, grows up in Kanto and then moves to Paldea. Because we also have this as well. So this was from Riddler Coup, and he posted this on the 1st of November during the whole, I think this was during the Ash and Leon fight. And this image was kind of taken in a few different ways. So we obviously have the image here of Ash looking like sad, looking like he's just lost, and with this kind of emoji as well, with like the cry emoji. So some people thought that this meant that Ash was actually going to lose to Leon. Turns out that this was in reference to Ash being kicked out of the anime, because Riddler Q then tweeted this out on the 16th of December of the new anime. So this was actually in regards to Ash leaving the Pokemon anime. But however, he also tweeted this out as well. So this image here has Pikachu, Grookey, Eevee, and then all of the evolutions as well. And this was the same time he tweeted this out about Ash. So potentially, what I think could happen is that these two protagonists here have a Pikachu and a Grookey. We know that this female protagonist is going to choose Sprigatito. We know that for a fact, but maybe she is also going to get a Pikachu, and then the male protagonist is going to get a Grookey. It would be a way to keep Pikachu into the anime as the mascot of Pokemon, and maybe one of them gets an Eevee as well. I feel like there's a reason that he tweeted this out as well, around the same time, literally the same day he tweeted out that Ash kind of getting kicked out of the anime. So this clearly has some sort of importance. The fact that these are just two, like, Pokemon that are just randomly surrounded by these evolutions, I don't know what it means, but potentially I think it could mean that the protagonists are going to get Pikachu and a Grookey. And yeah, I don't know what this means about Eevee. I don't know if this means we're getting a new evolution in the DLC. That would be incredible. Very unlikely, but either way, very, very interesting that he tweeted this out at the same time. And then finishing things off, we also have this about Pokemon Quest. Still only getting these updates in China and stuff. Don't know if this is going to become available for like everywhere else. But either way, Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre all getting added to Pokemon Quest. Again, Quest has like PvP now and everything. I don't know why this is only available in China, because there's so many more mons now in Quest. Like, Quest wasn't a massive thing that I played, but with all the PvP editions and stuff like that, I definitely would be playing it right now if it did come out like worldwide and stuff. But yeah, just some more stuff that like shows this game is still getting updated really frequently. It's just only for China at the moment. Anyway, though, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on everything we covered in today's video. What are your thoughts on this here? Do you think it is just a random lesson and doesn't mean anything, or do you think it is kind of a small hint / Easter egg towards the future of the generations of Pokemon? And then also, what do you think this means for the anime as well? Do you think there is like a reason that he tweeted this out as well? Do you think it is going to be about the protagonists? Let me know your thoughts on that. But yeah, leave comments about that. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. That's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.